Hello, and luck be to the loyal fans of Leave It Up to Chance. It's yours truly, Jace, and welcome to our new podcast, All Cards on the Table.
Where everything indie is on the table.
So, without further ado, I feel like we're due for some introductions to some guests we have here on the show who are also part of our team. We can start with my executive writer.
Oh, that's me, Sophia.
And moving forward,
I'm Fia Grace. I voice act for Jess.
and also we have over here on the, as you see right now on the screen, one of our artists, also very near and dear to me because he is my brother. This is Josiah. He's going to be communicating through notes because we think it's fun, and that's what we decided to go on with.
So he's at the moment drawing Chips, who by the time this podcast is released, you will have already seen the concept art of. But she has definitely been the hardest character to design and draw because she's wild.
100%.
Yeah. This that you see right here that was obviously yours truly, JC drew that. But Josiah will be editing it, making it look like the professional concept art that we give out. But I will tell you that what we have here is drastically different from the very first thing we drew of Chips. She is so cursed.
Oh,
maybe we'll show that at some point. Maybe not.
I will release that in like a cursed like fan art or like original concept at video at some point. Because a lot of our characters were not as pretty as they are now, let's say.
A lot of them. I'm pretty sure Dexter's the only normal one.
Dexter hasn't changed any from his original design. Like, at all. He hasn't changed any.
He was just perfect from the get-go.
Yeah. His height changed a little bit, but that was about it. And we are going to get into all of that here today about, like, different changes and, like, what's been the hardest for us. So I guess we should start with kicking off some questions told by Fia because she has a list of questions.
Yes,
so
I got you guys.
You want to kick us off there?
Okay, so the first question is, what was the very first idea that inspired the show?
Okay, so I believe it was like an evening in January of this year. I was just like, I had rewatched the Lackadaisy pilot actually because it's actually one of my favorite pilots that I've ever seen. I love the art style so much. I just walked over to Josiah after I was done, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make my own show. And this is all what it's going to be about, because these are some ideas that I've always, like, thought about, but, like, I didn't know how to execute them. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to crack down. I'm going to get a team, and I'm going to go ahead and do it.
So the second question is, what character was drawn first?
So, ironically, it was actually Dexter. Because I originally, like, for the concept of the show, I wanted it to be more animal focused originally. I don't know why. It was just kind of like, it felt like the vibe a little bit more. And so that he was obviously, he's a snake. So again, his design has not changed like at all. It was just like kind of like a spur of the moment thing. I was like, you know what? This is what he's going to look like. I feel like this is a good like art style for the show. And I feel like this is what we can go with. So, yeah, Dexter was the very first one that I had general idea of what I wanted for the character.
The next question is, what was everyone's reactions to joining the team?
So, definitely for me, I was very open. I remember I was actually, like, walking to one of my classes, and it was another person on the team. He helps post some of the videos, actually, and get them out there. But he was like, yo, Jace wants to talk to you about a show he's thinking of doing. And I was like, okay. That was that. And we didn't talk about it until it was like in theater class, and then we're all gathered around a table because none of us were in the scene. And Jace shows me his sketches for Dexter, and then he'd also done Toby. And he was like drawing Spade while we were talking about it. And he's like, yeah, and I really want you to write for it because I just love writing. That's my whole thing. And I was like, okay, bet. And okay, it's really strange because I'd actually I've had like people just kind of be like, oh, I kind of want you to help me with my thing. And I'm like, cool. And then like they never followed through. But it was so fascinating how Jace 100% followed through. He created separate group chats for like all the different parts of the team and then like one big one. And honestly, since that day in like January, I think it's like January 12th. I think that's the exact date.
Around there, we'll have like an anniversary thing for it.
There's never been a moment where any of the team has been like, oh, this isn't gonna happen. Like, I feel like it's just so cool to see everyone so dedicated and involved.
We just have such a passionate team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
honestly.
Mhm.
I really love the dynamic we have with all of our team members. Like, it's just so cool to see.
And everybody brings something like really different to this team too, which is really
100%.
nice. Yeah. Speaking of, the team, I don't remember when you asked me, Jace, but we were at the lunch table with our old friend group, and you had just kind of like shoved your sketchbook into like my lap, and you were like, hey, so I'm actually writing a show, and I thought you would be good for this character because, I think your voice kind of fits her. And I was very like taken aback by it, but I was like so on board with it because I really do love acting. And I was like, this would be perfect. And I would love to. So I was really excited about it.
It was definitely like kind of like even like people like I've talked to about this, like will like go back and start laughing at it. Like, cause like I went into the school day like with like nothing. And then I came out with like an entire team of people. And it was just like, my friends were all like, whoa, wait, what? You had this idea like 2 days ago and now you're like full of like hitting the gas with it. I'm like, yeah, 100%. Because like I believe like this is something that people want to see and something that people are on board with.
Yeah.
So, and just like for reference, like 90% of like the people we have working on this project are theater kids. So it's like a very interesting dynamic, and it like also helps with like voice acting and like storytelling at the same time. Josiah isn't a theater kid. He's more of like an artist, as you can see.
It's
But he
okay,
also
though.
helps with like, yeah, he like
It's
helps with
okay.
writing and stuff like that. So like, I was like, everyone has like their own callings and their own talents. So like, I ain't hating on nobody. Like
It's definitely been crazy seeing like people grow into like jobs in areas helping with the show that they didn't ever think that they were going to. Like, Sophia got drafted into helping with socials and stuff.
Yeah.
When she wanted to just be like a writer, and I got, sucked into the whole science aspect of like, the plot. So it's been just like really cool seeing where everybody has grown in this.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah. It started off, he was like, when we were kind of like at that theater table, he was like, oh, and I really want there to be this preppy character. And I was like, bet, I'm so in. And that's Chips, that's who we're drawing now. But then, he's like, I actually do kind of want you to write for it. And I was like, okay. So I walked in knowing I'd write and kind of knowing I would do Chips, tentatively that she might still be your cast, just for a record. But
Yeah.
so if you're curious, if you want to audition, just, hey.
Yeah, there will
come
be
and
a
look.
casting call going up probably within the next month or so. So definitely be on the lookout for that. We'll make like posts and shorts about it and stuff. But yeah.
No, but so when I was little, I used to pretend I had a fake YouTube channel, and I would like make all these videos of like me playing Roblox. So I've always just loved editing. Like, it's just anyway. But so I just was like kind of fooling around, making edits or whatever, and then Jace was like, oh wait, that was actually good. And so I don't really know what happened, but now I do actually make a lot of the content that y'all see I have made or have had a hand in making. So
Yes. She's one of my most diligent people in the cast, and I appreciate that.
hey.
So another very helpful and he's been my friend for a long time. Sanjim, he's working on our soundtrack and different like sound cues and stuff like that. And he was the original voice cast for Toby. We are going to be recasting like 90% of the characters that he's going to be voicing him for the animatics that we have coming out. So be on the lookout for those as well. Subscribe if you want to see more. So
Shameless plug.
when I approached him about the project, I was like, hey, I need someone to do music for this, and it's jazz. And immediately when he heard it was jazz, he was like, I'm all in, because he's always talking about like his like playlist that he has. Like he has like one playlist that's like lyrics, and there's like only like 10 songs on it. And then he has like these 90 other playlists of like just jazz music.
15 hours.
And so I'm like, I know, like, so I'm like, I need to ask him about it, because like this is really what we're looking for, and he's been doing a great job with the soundtrack and stuff. He's like been showing me all these kind of different ideas he had, and honestly, guys, be looking forward to that because so far it's looking really good.
What shows do you take inspiration from?
Oh boy, there is a lot.
lot.
So obviously, especially within the indie community, the most popular ones as far as like the Amazing Digital Circus, Murder Drones, Lackadaisy, and different things like that, have very inspired like the character aspect of like having these really relatable and like really characters with really deep lore that like we're able to explore more. There's a lot of secrets going on and all kinds of stuff. So that's basically where I get like the whole like character vibe from in that sense. But in a way, the basic storytelling vibe of it is very much our own, I would say.
Mm-hmm. It's unique. I would say also from a writing perspective, since I do pretty much all of the writing for the show. Obviously, Jason and Josiah actually he'll come in, but one show in particular I take a lot of inspiration from because I just love how the characters are written is completely different ball game. I mean, not even close to any of the shows that were listed, but really the reboot of All Creatures Great and Small. Tristan Farnon in particular, if you know, you know, he is just like our character Spade. There are a lot of similarities. Mrs. Hall can resemble Hayes a lot. Back when she was more of a main character than she is now. I used her a lot for reference. And yeah, I would say those two characters.
Like I don't know anything about what you're talking
like,
about.
I don't know what they're
I just gotta trust the process on that one, honestly.
Yeah.
What changed the most from the original concept?
Oh boy.
Characters.
So if I had to pick like a winner as far as like design changes, like with like physical design, I would honestly have to go with Chips or Spade because they have changed drastically from the original designs. Like, I feel like Chips has kept the overall look we wanted, but like the features have been changed a lot.
For sure. I mean, the first Chips looked wild.
Yeah, she was. I don't know how to describe it, honestly.
Yes, you do. You just can't say it.
Yeah, I just can't say it here. See, with like Spade, his outfit and overall build hasn't changed much.
His face
like,
is
his
so
entire face and like his just like how he is as a character has changed.
Like
he was he was originally gonna be like he's gonna have like a wife at some point.
What?
He had like all these. Yeah.
Hang on, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I told you about this.
What?
Yeah, I was just say overall, Spade and Chips take the cake with design.
I would say when it actually comes down to writing, from the first draft to our latest draft, which I think we're hoping is going to be the final draft. We might ultimately have a
well, there'll be some things we'll have to tweak, but we're pretty much close to the final draft here.
I would say definitely Toby has actually changed a lot writing wise. He was supposed to he's toned down a lot and he's more what we actually want. Dexter is super different from draft 1 to the latest draft.
We've even gotten to see his dynamic with his gang as well. Because that's a newly established idea that we're starting to explore.
Originally, we had more main characters. At the moment, we only we have the 5. We have Spade, Toby, Dexter, Jess, and Chips. But originally, Hayes was also supposed to be a main character. And then originally,
we had a horse character
whose name was Jack.
We originally cut, but he is going to get some references.
He's almost
in a
more
couple different things.
The god of this world, if you will. But yeah, Jack was supposed to almost be the Kinger character, the fatherly. And we've kind of blended that a little bit with other characters that I won't spoil. But yeah, Hayes and Jack were supposed to also be main characters.
Which character came easiest to write?
Me and Sophia could both answer this question because we have written for different characters. Like she's written for certain characters and I've written for others. So I'd say the easiest to write for me personally is Spade or Lord Bonaventure.
Right.
Those two just can't come more naturally to me because like Spade is very much like more of a life of the party sort of person, and I'm very much that way myself. But my Sanjib just reminded me of another character who's also really fun to write is
Yes.
Tim.
I love Tim.
I love him so much.
I hate him.
He's my spirit animal.
I would say that Spade, Bonaventure are the easiest to write, but I would say Tim is the most fun to write for.
You guys do not understand the amount of times I've had to go into the script and tone this hamster-looking child down. But you do not
Hey, look,
understand.
He cannot be contained.
Tim is beyond your social constructs, Sophia. You can't control him. He doesn't conform to social norms.
No.
Nope, not at all.
He just
He's too powerful for that.
I would say easiest character to write Dexter and his gang, and
Oh, they're a really fun dynamic as well.
they are so much fun, and the amount of lore that they have, I'm not going to go into it, obviously,
Oh yeah,
for
it's a
obvious
lot.
reasons, but the amount of lore they have is wild. And oh my gosh, I love lore deeply with a passion, and getting to just sneak in the most insignificant seeming tidbit in every piece of their dialogue that, looking back, y'all are going to just be like rolling on the floor about. I love writing
absolutely.
them. I love writing
The whole thing of the show is like everything happens for a purpose.
Mhm.
So you guys are gonna be looking back and be like, I had no idea that was gonna be something. Trust me, the most random things are gonna mean something.
Everything means something. There is not a single thing in this show that does not mean something. And I think that's what
Exactly.
makes it so unique and so incredible.
Definitely.
Besides Tim.
Besides Tim's lines,
Tim lines are so important, you guys. You don't understand the
they're
gravity
crucial
they
to the
have.
okay, they're crucial to the plot in ways we don't even understand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Beyond
totally.
our minds. Tim is too powerful. We don't even understand Tim fully.
He is a celestial being.
We have no
Like-
control over Tim.
No.
Tim
Like,
writes himself.
He writes himself. I was about to say, yeah, Tim writes himself.
Tim
But
does what
anyway.
Tim wants and what nobody else thinks of, okay?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hardest to write.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hate me if you want. I hate writing for Chips.
You
I
don't
hate
even
it
write
so
her.
much. I know.
He hates writing for her so deeply. I
I
write
know.
her.
I know, like, because me creating her character, I could not stand her. I know we needed this energy, but I could not stand writing her at all.
That's because you just can't stand me, so it all makes sense.
The constellations are being remembered.
Oh.
Yep.
But yeah, I would say Chips was, I don't know, she's really hard to write for me personally. And then I would also even say that Toby did not come as natural to me. He
I like Toby.
took a lot of, we had to talk about his character a lot. And there's his personality has completely changed since we first wrote him. Originally, he wasn't even going to be human. So that was also another thing that we had to completely scrap and redo. So
The whole idea, and this will be explored upon, honestly, even more in later episodes, but the whole idea of corrections or parts of people's bodies that are replaced that took so much time to work out, you guys. I mean, we are talking late night calls for like a week.
Oh yeah.
The next question is, which character surprised us the most?
Okay.
So
this could be taken a lot of different
let's
ways.
take it in the surprised us in a positive way. Like, oh, I actually really like them.
Okay, so I would say specifically writing for I'll give like two things. I loved exploring specifically Zark's and Marino's
I was about to say that
dynamic. Yeah, they were so fun because like I had initially drawn these characters and I had no idea what I was going to do with them, and then we were like, Dexter needs something
for the
to
record,
do.
guys, Jace draws so many side characters. Like, he has a whole notebook
Yeah.
just full of random side characters. Like, yeah. Anyway, sorry.
I have a feeling all of them are going to be used.
Oh yeah,
at some
for
point.
sure. There's so many.
Because I have like just so, like I have more drawings of side characters than I do concept drawings of the main characters.
True.
Like
Yeah.
it's a problem.
but sorry, Zarks and Marino.
Yeah, they were I just really like their dynamic. They're so stupid, but at the same time, they're just the comedy that they produce and the life that they bring into the show is just so paramount.
True.
And I just really like, because like I drew these characters initially like, oh, they're gonna be in the background somewhere, but then like I brought them into this, and I was like, I really like this. So I would say those were definitely the special little surprises for me.
Yes, for sure.
I guess me and Sophia can agree.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
So the last and final question is, what scene perfectly captures the show's overall vibe?
Last and final question. I would hope the last and final question.
Okay,
is the same thing.
shush.
Okay. So, this is hard because there's still a lot of scenes we have in later episodes that are perfect, and I love them so much. But if we had to pick one from the pilot.
Because, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like, there's one that I wish I could say that I can't say.
I know.
Okay, let's rephrase. What scene from the pilot perfectly captured the show's vibe?
Honestly, I would probably have to go with the Pitter Pass scene, which is the game we've created, like, especially for this show. It's just gonna be really cool to explore and like to see you guys like actually like play and like create your own like little rules for them and stuff. It's really gonna be a cool thing to see you guys work with. But
yeah, it was created by Josiah.
I would say Josiah created the game.
Applause to Josiah.
Yes, Josiah. But it definitely showcases a lot of the characters' dynamics and how they mesh and clash in a lot of different ways.
It was really cool to see a lot of them interact.
Yes, especially with the table reads we've had. They're so much fun.
They were so much fun.
Oh yeah, we got to like explore all these different dynamics. And also, this is the first time we see Tim. So
I love Tim so much.
It holds a special place in my heart.
My personal favorite. I do think Pitter Pass does a great job there. As we rewrite the script for hopefully one of the final drafts, there might be one more scene that I have in the back of my brain that I think might work, but I'm not sure about.
Yeah,
and I don't want to say anything since I haven't written it yet.
Yeah.
But then another thing, if we're just taking out the scene, my personal what I would personally want to say is the montage that we have at the very beginning. I don't know if montage is the right word, but I guess it kind of is. We start the episode with a little glimpse as to what it's like to live in Casino. And I think it's wonderful. And I did come up with it myself, so maybe I'm biased. But I think it does a really good job of, without even any words, showcasing the world of Casino.
Yeah, I second this actually. So
yeah,
it really like just I didn't want to be like, oh, it's this like seed you guys need to look forward to. It's like a 20-second little thing.
We assume. I don't know.
We enjoyed really writing it out and like trying to envision how it's gonna go and stuff like that.
And we have changed it.
It was a really cool creative outlet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We've changed it with the episode to better reflect Casino, like as the world building has grown and stuff. So. Yeah.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah. But I guess that's all the questions.
Yeah, I believe that's everything. So
that was it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoying the chaos. If you guys want to see any more stuff like this, definitely put it in the comments because we're definitely exploring what you guys want to see.
Yes.
So expect a bunch of different like types of videos going out and just let us know what you guys want to see. I'm not sure when this video will go up.
I'm hoping it'll go up Monday.
Okay,
hopefully,
cool.
As long as
guys, y'all can confirm. Did it go up Monday or did it not? Comment below.
Did we all lock in for this or did we not?
Oh yeah, so let's get a before and after.
Right.
Obviously, it's not done, but like
we had to redo this so many times. Okay.
Yeah. So there's where we are right now. You guys will probably see the finalized version of this even before this video goes up.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next week for another episode of All Cards on the Table. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheerio.